Grammar lesson, finite and non-finite verbs. Verbs can be classified into finite and non-finite verbs. What are finite verbs? Finite verbs change their forms according to the subject and the tense. Examples: we play cricket every day. Rohan plays cricket every day. Rohan and I played cricket for a long time this morning. She was playing cricket last evening. In the above examples, the verb play changes according to the subject and the tense, and therefore it is a finite verb. Look at the first example. The subject is we, plural, and the verb is play. Over here, the subject Rohan is singular. So Rohan plays cricket. It could be he plays cricket. If the subject was I, it is play cricket only. Now, over here, Rohan and I played cricket. So, played here is in the past tense. So, they say that when the verb play has changed according to the subject and the tense. Here, the tense is past tense. So, play becomes played. Over here, she was playing cricket last evening. So, was playing, when the tense is in the past continuous or present continuous, then that verb play has become playing, and therefore it is a finite verb. So what is a finite verb? When the verb changes its form according to its subject and tense, then we call that verb as a finite verb. Non-finite verbs. What are non-finite verbs? Non-finite verbs do not change their form with a change in the subject or tense of a verb. Look at the following examples. The girl began to cry. The girls began to cry. The girl was laughing. The girl is laughing. So what are non-finite verbs? They do not change their form even with a change in the subject or tense of the verb. Over here in the first example, the subject is singular, the girl, right? In the second example, it is the girls, it is plural. Now this non-finite verb to cry, and over here also to cry, has not changed even though there has been a change in the subject from singular to plural. So the girl began to cry, the girls began to cry. Therefore to cry is a non-finite verb. The third example, the girl was laughing. The girl is laughing. Over here, the subject is singular. Over here, the verb laughing. It is a non-finite verb. It has not changed, though in this example, it is past. It is past continuous, and over here in this, the fourth example, it is present continuous. So this verb laughing has not changed even though the tense has changed from past, and over here it is in the present, and therefore to cry and laughing are non-finite verbs. Now in non-finite verbs there are three types: infinitives, gerunds and participles. There are three types of non-finite verbs: infinitives, gerunds and participles. Let's understand what are infinitives. The infinitive is a non-finite verb usually formed by adding to the root verb. The examples are to cry, to sing, to dance, to leave, to jump. So the root verb is cry. So when you add to the root verb, then that becomes an infinitive. To sing. Sing is the root verb. When you add to it, it becomes an infinitive. So to sing is an infinitive. Dance is the root verb. You add to before it. So to dance becomes the infinitive. Leave is the root verb. You add to before it. To leave becomes the infinitive. Jump is the root verb. You add to before it. It becomes a infinitive. So all these are examples of infinitives: to cry, to sing, to dance, to leave, to jump. Let's understand the uses of infinitives. We know that an infinitive is a non-finite verb formed by adding to the root verb. The uses of infinitive. Infinitives as the subject of the verb. Look at the following example. To steal is wrong. To play with fire is dangerous. So here the underlined infinitive to steal and to play. To steal is subject of the verb is, because it is coming before the verb, and therefore it is subject of the verb is. Here this infinitive to play, this is also subject of the verb is, because it is coming before the verb. Infinitives used as object of a verb. Look at the following examples. He began to pack his things. She needs to improve her performance. To pack is underlined, to improve is underlined. They are infinitives. To is added to the root verb pack. To is added to the root verb improve. So to pack and to improve are infinitives. Here in this example, it is object of the verb. It is coming after the verb began. He began to pack his things. So to pack is coming after the verb began, and therefore it is object of the verb. To improve, this infinitive is the object of the verb. It is coming after needs, and therefore it is object of a verb. The third use of the infinitive as a complement of the verb of incomplete predication. These are all verbs of incomplete predication. Am, are, is, was, were. Or they are the to be forms of the verb. Look at the example. His plan is to keep the affair a secret. So to keep is the infinitive. So it is coming after this complement of the verb of incomplete predication is. Therefore, this to keep is complement of the verb. The fourth use of infinitive in fixed expressions. There are fixed phrases. Some fixed phrases are introduced by the to infinitive. The examples are to be honest, to begin with, to get back to the point, to put it in another way. So what is underlined? To be, to begin, to get, to put. So these are the infinitives. So some infinitives are in fixed expression. Some fixed phrases are introduced by a to infinitive. Let's understand the following exercise to identify the infinitives in the following examples. The first example, I wanted to go down and let them in. So here I have underlined to go. So this is an infinitive. They had no chance to say so. So to say is the infinitive. I have been asked to bring back a vaccine. So to bring is the infinitive. Irfan was forced to leave Mumbai. So to leave is the infinitive. On the day we arrived, I didn't have time to think about the tie. So to think is the infinitive. What Gilson asked me to buy was in fact a little thing. So to buy is the infinitive. So I have underlined all the infinitives: to go, to say, to bring, to leave, to think, to buy. So these are all the infinitives. When to is added to the root verb, then that is an infinitive.